Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.
Previously on the Transformers.
Okay, so the last episode of Transformers Prime went a little something like this.
Ratchet, help the Decepticons rebuild Cybertron.
No.
Please?
No.
I'll be your friend.
No.
Starscream, go blow up the Autobots.
Yes, Lord Douchebag, I mean Megatron.
Well, instead of confirming that we actually killed anything, let's go get milkshakes.
Mr. Starscream, can we get a puppy?
Alright, Ratchet, help the Decepticons, and I'll let you play with my science-y stuff.
Well, okay. Dude, bruh, so Predacons are like friggin' awesome. Uh-huh. I'm gonna have like an army and stuff. Whatever you say. The point is, Predacons rule. But I promise I'm handsome.
Private, that was one step below reenacting the episode with sock puppets.
Now for today's episode, Synthesis. The episode begins with Raph launching his Decepticon warship tracker with Optimus in hot pursuit. Meanwhile, at the Cybertron Academy of Science...
Science!
Bones, Spock, and Nurse Chapel are hard at work on completing the artificial energon formula. While Ratchet schemes how to best throw a monkey wrench into Megatron's operation, Soundwave has detected Laserbeak's signal on approach. So Starscream and a squad of red shirts head out to intercept, where they run into Optimus Prime. Now it's time to place your bets. Starscream and a Decepticon strike force versus one lone Autobot.
I was never overly fond of Starscream.
However, the wily Decepticon second-in-command succeeds at destroying the tracking device. Ratchet, on the other hand, is somewhat less successful in his attempts to undo his work on artificial energon. So while Shockwave is hard at work fueling up Megatron's shiny new Omega Lock, Ratchet is about to be made into Predacon chow. And that's where the story would have ended, except Knockout spilled the beans on who exactly let the Predacons get smoked.
Wow! You're an idiot!
So Predaking goes on a rampage, giving Ratchet a chance to monkey with the ship's cloaking device. Then the episode ends with Predaking getting ejected out of an airlock.
That would be bad if he couldn't turn into a big... flying lizard.
And the Autobots storming the Decepticon flagship ready to bring the thunder. Well, the stage is set, the fuse is lit, and it looks like one hell of a kaboom is coming. But until that happens, it's Tension's job to carry the episode, and unfortunately the Prime writers don't quite have the fine art of suspense down. Ratchet sneaking around Shockwave's lab trying to find ways to commit sabotage, all that was missing was a laugh track. And Knockout, man, you stupid.
Pot, meet kettle.
I'm not happy that such an important plot point as Predaking discovering Megatron's deception is the result of one guy running his mouth. I think it would have worked much better if PK or Ratchet put it together, kinda like Optimus did back when he thought he was Orion Pax. But the episode's saving grace is the action. The mid-air battle between Optimus and a swarm of low-level Decepticons was definitely a sight to see. And the ending battle between Predaking and Megatron was cool, but brief, but still cool. Unfortunately, Optimus Prime's ending narration while the Autobots suited up, as well as Megatron's promise that this will be the final battle, while holding his ultimate weapon, the Darkstar Saber, does more to set up the finale than the previous 20 minutes did. Now let's break down the pros and the cons about Transformers Prime Synthesis. On the upside, the action scenes are cool, and I'm happy they finally pulled the trigger on Predaking turning on the Decepticons. On the other hand, how they pulled the trigger seems a little excessively convenient. And personally, I think this episode feels too much like the previous episode, Persuasion. Well, for better or for worse, it all ends next time on Transformers Prime. But I give Transformers Prime Synthesis a 2.5 out of 5. This episode might work as Act 2 of a Transformers Prime movie, but as a standalone, it just doesn't move me. Thanks for watching, I'm the Stupid Private.